I just wanted to take a couple minutes and drop a live video for you guys. This video is going to be about what buyers need to do to make sure they do when they are in a market where the inventory is going pretty quickly, especially in certain ranges of the market, okay? So what we've got going is if you are a buyer that is thinking about buying a house, don't get the cart before the horse, okay? So when you are doing that, like I said, don't get the cart before the horse, okay? Don't start looking at houses in the price range that you think that you are purchasing in, okay? There's two things that you need to do before you start looking at homes, okay? Because what's going to happen if you start browsing around, you're going to find the home that you like. And then if you don't do these couple tips before that, then you're going to end up losing out because the things are going super fast in all the markets right now. So especially if you are in that, I'm going to say that $100,000 to that $225,000 range. A lot of those are going pretty quickly. Even the ones above that are going very quickly, but you know, when that price range, usually they're on and off the market within a matter of a day or two. So when things are pretty hot, you need to make sure that you are ready and on the go. Okay. So what I'm going to recommend that you do, okay, is the first thing is know what you can afford. So in doing this, what we need to do is we need to have our credit pulled, and we need to have a pre-approval letter, not a pre-qualification letter, a pre-approval letter. The difference is a pre-approval letter, the mortgage company or the bank or whatever you go through will pull your credit. They will ask you for pay stubs. They'll ask you for taxes. They'll ask you for those things ahead of time. Sometimes banks can get around this a little bit if they have a standing with you, but typically they will have to ask you for these things, okay? So when you do a pre-qualification letter, and sometimes these can be done online and you can get a pre-qualification letter, but if you're doing a pre-qualification letter, well, all they'll ask you is for basic information, like what you make for income. They'll give you kind of what you have for some debt, that kind of thing. They'll just do the basics, okay? But if you're getting a pre-approval letter, they will go more in depth. They will ask you for pay stubs, tax, back taxes, all of that kind of stuff. So that's how you know the difference, okay? And you'll always want to tell them you want a pre-approval letter. Pre-approval letters, it depends on the company. They will be 30, sometimes 90 days, or 60 days, but typically it's about 30 days. However, usually to get a pre-approval letter, even if it's after your 30 days and you haven't found anything, it's pretty simple after that, because a lot of things, unless stuff has not changed, unless stuff has drastically changed, like you change jobs or something, usually not a big deal, okay? The other thing that you need to make sure you do is not just don't just go to a bank, see what other mortgage institutes, mortgages or mortgage companies are out there. Sorry, I can't find my words today. But find out what other mortgage companies are out there. Sometimes they can offer you a better rate, or they don't have certain fees that they don't have to charge, that banks have to charge. So it can really help on your bottom line, especially when the margins are tight. Like if you're wanting, I don't know, say like $150,000 house, but you have all of these things that are being charged that have to go into the loan, that's going to lessen your margin. So you may only actually get, I may be exaggerating here, but like $130,000 house, So just kind of keep, know what your margins are and keep them, know, and then make sure your fees and stuff, what your fees are and that kind of stuff. So there's no surprises. Okay. And whatever mortgage company bank, they should be able to tell you pretty much a layout of a majority of the fees. Okay. The second thing that you do not want to do if you want to buy a house, and this is key. This is key. You will not get a loan if you go out and make a big purchase. So if you pull your credit and have them pull that for a pre-approval letter, and you go out and in turn you buy a new vehicle or something else and you finance it, you will have to wait. So many people get tripped up on this. So don't get tripped up on this. This is why I'm doing these videos. Don't get tripped up on this. If you get tripped up on this, it'll just delay you buying a house. Okay. And here's kind of something to look at it. You can wait and buy the new truck after you purchase the new house, because on your taxes, the house and all of that is a deduction. The vehicle is not. So if you're going to look at it from a financial way, like look at it that way. So don't buy anything big, furniture, trucks, cars, whatever. Don't buy anything of value and finance it. Don't go out and get a bunch of credit cards and open them up, that kind of thing. You'd be surprised people get tripped up on that kind of stuff. So those are my 2 tips. Get a pre-approval letter so you're ready to start looking. Don't look until then, but when you're ready to start looking. Then make sure you don't purchase anything big and finance it. And my last little bonus tip for the time, go and find yourself a realtor. You can do that part anytime in this process that you're doing now. So you can start looking for a realtor. You can start looking for a realtor anytime in that process. You can look at them ahead of time. They may be able to help you with suggestions on other mortgage companies, that kind of stuff. So that could be either first, or that can be somewhere in the middle, or wherever in that process. But find yourself a realtor. They have the ins and the outs of everything that is going up for sale. I shouldn't say everything, but most things, everything that comes on the market quickly, and they can get you in and see these houses in a quick fashion. So anyway, I hope you have a great day. I hope this was helpful. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give me a like or a thumbs up or whatever on there. And if you guys are watching me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. We're going to be having more tips like this. See you soon. Bye.